Hey guys, week 7, day 4 vocabulary. We've got 3. The first one is fertilize. Its definition as a verb is number 1, to make able to support plants and crops. Farmers fertilize their fields. Number 2, to make able to produce babies, seeds, fruit, or eggs. Bees fertilize the flowers. As an advanced definition, as a transitive verb, definition 1 is to cause the fertilization of. Bees fertilize the flowers. And number 2, to apply fertilizer to. He fertilizes his lawn. Your Spanish cognate, fertilizar, the Spanish word fertilizar means fertilize. If I said that wrong, tell me. These are some examples of how the word or forms of the word are used. Number 1. Farmers use the local wool industry's wool waste, an excellent source of nitrogen, to fertilize their fields. By the end of the 19th century, Yorkshire rhubarb was big business. Number 2. A long series of events has allowed Kate, Tom, and their 10-year-old daughter Lily to grow from newborn babies into the family they are today. Everything started, however, with a fertilized egg in the mother's womb. And number 3, organic produce usually isn't more nutritious than other fruits and vegetables. To receive official certification, farms allow specific guidelines such as not using certain pesticides or fertilizers. Some farms don't go through the certification process, but still may produce food according to organic practices. Vocabulary word number 2, interaction. Interaction is a noun and it means action each upon the other or others, reciprocal action, influence, or effect. The group's social interaction. These are some examples of how the word or forms of the word are used. Number 1, these crystals grew and grew so large because of some very special interactions between water and heat. Number 2, though all that Paul's father did was light a match to start the fire, there was a complex set of interactions that had to occur for the fire to ignite and grow. Number 3, for this reason, cyclists tend to have large, bulging thigh muscles. These muscles allow the cyclist to continue exerting force on the bicycle pedals, which cause the wheels to keep spinning despite their constant interaction with the road. And your third vocabulary word is reproduction. As a noun, definition number 1 is the act or process of reproducing or state of being reproduced. Number 2, a copy or duplication, as of a document or work of art. 3, the process by which new plants or animals of the same kind are created. Reproduction is necessary for a species to survive. Your Spanish cognate is reproducción. The Spanish word reproducción means reproduction. All right. These are some examples of how the word or forms of the word are used. Number 1, 2 scientists who conducted research on the impact of bumblebee loss on plant reproduction found that when a particular species of bumblebee was removed from the pool of pollinators, other bees did not completely take over the pollinating duties. Number 2, the new museum at Mount Vernon displays 3 wax statues of our country's first president. One replica, or reproduction, portrays Washington at age 19. Another statue shows him at age 45, leading the Continental Army during the Revolutionary War in the fight for independence from the British. And the third shows Washington in 1789 at age 57, being sworn in as the first U.S. president. And number 3, as the bee flies around looking for even more nectar, it distributes pollen along its flight pattern, almost accidentally, and ensures that the pollen from the first plant is distributed to the second plant, thereby acting as the middleman in flower reproduction. Questions are next.